Thank you for logging on to this Southern Wells High School sports broadcast brought to you by WellsCountyVoice.com, a division of the Voice Enterprises. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of our sponsors you hear throughout the game. So be sure to visit their businesses and use their services as often as possible, and tell them thanks for their support. We encourage you to go to the games and support your local team, but when you just can't make it, we're here for you. Now it's time for the pregame show on WellsCountyVoice.com.
WellsCountyVoice.com brings you ACAC football action tonight, and it's a Battle of Wells County featuring the Southern Wells Raiders hosting the Tigers of Bluffton. Good evening, everybody. My name is Jeff Crasian. B. Higginbottom up top running the camera for you here tonight. To my left is my father, a longtime Bluffton teacher, now retired, former coach for the Tigers back in the day when I played, is Mike Crasian, and my son Mason also with us here at the broadcast position to bring you the Battle of Wells County. It's time for the Billy Ann Supper Pub pregame show. Billy Ann Supper Pub in downtown Bluffton is your local source for Tex-Mex and American food. Some of the best burgers in the area located at 113 North Main in Bluffton. The Raiders have joined us here. We're still waiting the arrival of Bluffton off to our right as we switch screens and tell you these two teams would like a reboot of this season as we're already over the halfway point. Bluffton at 1-4, Southern Wells identically at 1-4. Bluffton coached by Randy Hudkins, 6-20 in his 3 years with the Tigers, 34-47, 8 years overall. Steve Yenser is 20-19 in 4 years at Southern Wells with a 27-51 record in 8 years overall. Sagarin ratings have Southern Wells 41st in Class 1A, Bluffton 45th in Class 2A. Last time out, Bluffton lost to Jay County 37-18. Southern Wells lost to a very good Woodland team at Woodland 57-7. Series has been fairly even over the last 30 years. Southern Wells holding a slight 16-14 edge, including a 41-27 victory last year at Fred F. Park Field. The John Harrell Power Predictor, and all this information brought to you by John Harrell, has Southern Wells as a 1-point favorite, 24-23. The Tigers at 1-4. They lost their first game against Northfield 34-7, defeated Manchester 12-7. And since then it has been downhill. 56-0 loss to South Adams, 55-6 to Woodland, and 38-17 against Jay County. The Raiders opened with a loss to Southwood before returning home and beating Fremont in Week 2 on a 3-game losing streak with a 40-12 loss against Jay County, 35-14 against Park Tudor, and last week against Woodland 57-7. Gets a little bit easier weight class-wise as Bluffton comes into town, but then right back at it for Southern Wells as they will travel to Adams Central to face the Flying Jets. Other ACAC conference games going on tonight include the following as we get to the right week. Adams Central is at South Adams, so I got that backwards in the pregame discussion that we were having in the press box. That game's at South Adams. And I knew that from Wayne TV, but I must have lost track of where I was at. Heritage has the off week as far as ACAC play goes. They are traveling to Culver Academy. And Woodland and to Jay County. We'll have score updates throughout the night here on WellsCountyVoice.com as we get ready to go live for you here worldwide, as we have got the team's captains together at midfield to discuss the rules and do the coin flip. Obviously, it was already done earlier. Referee talking to the Southern Wells captains now. Bluffton has deferred. Southern Wells will receive to start this contest. It's Street Fair Week. I'm glad that you all took the time. Bluffton's receiving, yes. You took the time out to join us here on The Voice. Take a little break from the fair. Sit back, relax for the next 2 hours plus. we'll bring you the Battle of Wells County. The good news is, folks, somebody in Wells County for the first time in weeks is going to win a football game tonight. Will it be Southern Wells? Will it be Bluffton? We find out next here on the Voice Sports Network. I wrote that joke early. Yeah, that's true. Maybe there will be a winner. We certainly hope so. Both teams return to their respective sidelines, getting their final instructions. Southern Wells in the home blue. Red numerals trimmed in white. We'll say gray pants. Bluffton in the road, white, black pants, black helmets. With the letter B. So Southern Wells will receive this opening kick. Yes, I know. I said it backwards. We wish both teams good luck here on the Voice Sports Network. Colton Moore will kick it off for the Tigers, working left to right in the virtual world as they kick the football off. Mason Huffman back deep for Southern Wells. A beautiful, supposedly fall evening here at Carnes Field. Moore approaches, puts the right foot in it, end over ender. And it's Mason Huffman, 15 to the 20, right up the gut. Wants to kick it to the outside, gets out to about the 27, where the Raiders will take over, 1st and 10. Fourth home game of the year for Southern Wells, and I got to tell you, this field looks awesome. They've got the hash marks down for the first time all year, and that helps tremendously in spotting the football as Braxton Gerber will bring the Raiders to the line. And Raider Nation, you will notice we've got the stream fixed after last week's debacle. So, should be smooth sailing the rest of the night. Here we go. Gerber under center, full house backfield. Tigers showing run blitz. Running is Cody Bass over the right side, down the back up to the line of scrimmage, maybe a half yard on the play. We'll see the official spot of the football. Southern Wells will have multiple options out of the backfield. Cody Bass, Mason Huffman. The two main players out of that backfield. However, they will have more than just those two gentlemen run the football tonight. Braxton Gerber also. You'll see him run the football and the speed option from time to time. He's back under center with Blem split to the near side. Huffman in motion, right up the gut. Oh, actually, Gerber kicks it out over the left side where he's ran out of bounds. Driven down after a couple yard gain. We'll say a gain of about 4. Officially, it'll be 3rd down and 7 for Southern Wells. Both these squads with a similar problem. It's offensively getting points on the scoreboard. So we'll see what team can get the momentum going here early on. The wind blowing into the press box from right to left on a beautiful Friday night here in Northeast Indiana. Finally get another good night. Gerber on the option right side, who will pitch it to Cody Bass. Breaks one tackle, breaks two, is up the right sideline. He's got first down yardage. Thought they had Cody contained, but he crosses the 35 to the 37, maybe even the 38. Knows the football just shy of the 38, and it's a first down of the ball game. No doubt you're going to see a lot of this from both these squads. Ground and pound. Might have a quick mover tonight, too. Clock stopped as he was knocked out of bounds. 1st and 10. Blem split to the near side. We've got a whistle, and Southern Wells calls timeout. As they do so, we will take a timeout with them and be back with more here on the Voice Sports Network.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair. Brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
The insurance company is responsible for selecting the shop to repair your vehicle.
False. Insurance agents and adjusters have no authority in telling you where to have your vehicle repaired. It's your investment and responsibility to select a competent collision repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com. Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
Cody Bass was 8 up on that play. Lost a yard or 2 on the play. 84 in on the stop. Nick King for... Thank you, Mason. Mason giving me a little help at the color commentary position. You're going to kill Papa's legs by the end of this night. I know. It's a packed press box here. Toss sweep to the left side, and it's Mason Huffman. Breaks 1 tackle, won't break the second. Nice gain.
And Huffman on the carry.
The stop
43-yard line.
was made at the 43-yard line. It brings up 3rd down. Looks like about 6.
Bring up 3rd and 6 to go.
Southern Wells keeping the ball on the ground, methodically moving it down the field so far in a vintage style of ACAC ground and pound offense. Bluffton is going to give them a free first down. Well, actually, that's going to be awfully close to first down. I think it's going to be short probably by about a half of a yard. So to bring up 3rd and short. So a nice job of Southern Wells getting Bluffton to jump on the hard count. It'll bring up 3rd and short. So that makes it infinitely easier here for the Raiders to pick up first down yardage. Gerber will keep it himself, and he'll get first down yardage. Right to midfield. First down for Southern Wells. They're second of the ball game. Clock winds. 9:30 left here in the first quarter of action here on the Voice Sports Network. No score early on between these 2 county rivals. Blum split to the far sideline. Everybody else in tight. Gerber goes under center. Moore fumbled the ball. Southern Wells recovers it because the lineman for Bluffton didn't see the ball at his feet. It fell right at the feet of 62. That's Noah Frederick, but he did not realize it was down there. Markel did and jumped on it to bring up 2nd and 6. So fortunately for Southern Wells, from a Southern Wells perspective, no harm, no foul. Blem split to the far side again. Under center goes Gerber. Bass in motion. Same play, and that's 8 up alive by 5 Tigers. They stripped the ball. Forward progress had stopped. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage with forward progress. Maybe lose a half of a yard. They'll bring up 3rd down. Watch for a hard count again here from Southern Wells. And if you puke, Papa's going to come over and clean it up later. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, brother. Going split far side is Blem. 3rd down. Gerber takes a look. Play clock down to 1. They did not get it off. If they did not burn a timeout, they didn't get it off. Allow us to see. It will be a delay of game penalty on Southern Wells. 3rd down and 11. Struggle getting the play in or not recognizing the play clock was down to 2 when I looked over.
That's 3rd and 11. That's just a reminder.
Thank you, Mason. 3rd and 11.
Was there a flag?
No. Yes. Gerber will drop the pass. Has time, now rolls to his left, has room where he's drilled out of bounds. Clock will continue to wind. He's short of the first down yardage by about a yard and a half, maybe two. Question becomes now, does Southern Wells want to make it a field possession game or do they want to go for it? In my humble estimation, it's a county rivalry. You're struggling, you go for it. However, I'm up here. It would appear the offense is still on.
Even if they throw a big pass.
So it's fourth down, we'll say 2. 42-yard line.
Yeah, they usually do that fourth down, but they're not going to.
Blem split to the far side. Gerber will keep it over the right side. He breaks one tackle. He's got it by a yard. I thought number 4 for Bluffton, Colton Moore, had him stopped behind the line of scrimmage, but Gerber is able to break free just enough to get first down yardage across the 40. And Southern Wells keeps a long drive alive here, as we're already down to 6 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first quarter of action. Well, I was wondering if we might have a game that will move ultra quick, and so far, so good. Toss sweep coming this side, Mason Hoffman. It's well read by Bluffton. And he's taken down by number 12. That would be Reed Winger. He's a 5'7", 46-pound junior. They read that toss sweep coming left side, and it brings up second down. In 9, a gain of 1 on the play for the Raiders, who have controlled the football for the first half of the first quarter. We have yet to see a Tiger offensive possession. Yes. Gerber under center. Blem comes split to the near side. Huffman in motion. Colton Moore breaks one tackle. Breaks two. He would have gotten more, but he stepped out of bounds. Good for a Raider first down yardage. And boy, this opening drive for Southern Wells, a sustained on the ground drive, is off and running at 1st and 10. So it's 1st and 10 for Southern Wells. Ball at the 27-yard line. Colton Moore, the ball carrier. A yard, maybe 2 up the gut. He's right in pillar land, so I got to adjust my body without unplugging the camera. Okay. So it's second down. For Southern Wells. Gerber under center. Bass will get the toss sweep. Scouted out nicely on the right side by the Tiger secondary. They were waiting on it. Bass will pick up a 2-yard gain on the play. It'll bring up third down. We'll say 6. Cody Bass is limping, so he's going to come off. Coleman Meeks will check in his place. In a long, methodical drive here for Southern Wells to open this contest. Gerber brings him to the line. Blem split to the near side. Toss sweep coming to Beeks. To the 21. Get him about 2. It's going to bring up fourth down. We'll say 3. So for the second time in this series, the Raiders forced with a fourth down. I look for a timeout now. Called by Southern Wells. Yes, that's their second timeout of this first half. We'll take it with them and be back with more here on The Voice. No score early on. 3:54 left, quarter number 1. Back after this.
Introducing Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com.
At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the communities we serve is our main goal. It's a time-honored commitment that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers our number one priority.
We'll rejoin that commercial later so we can catch this fourth down possession from Southern Wells. Fourth and short, look for a hard count here. Southern Wells jumps. Well, everybody in the building knew that there was going to be a hard count there. And unfortunately for the Raiders of Southern Wells, they had at least 2 players jump on the hard count. That'll bring up fourth down and a long 8. What? Fourth and long. Gerber's going to roll to his right. In trouble. Going to have to turn it upfield. He breaks the tackle. It's close. He got popped. I think he might be short. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle. From my angle, he looks to be about a half yard short. We're going to do an official timeout for measurement here. It's going to be ultra close. I think he's short by about a length of a football. He is. So Bluffton bends but does not break. After a 8.5 minute, almost 9 minute possession for Southern Wells comes up empty, and we'll get our first look at the Tiger offense as we reset the chains and bring on the Bluffton offense, which honestly I know zero about. So we'll learn together if you're a Tiger fan tuning in tonight. As Scott Mensner, your normal voice of the Tigers, enjoying Street Fair Friday night, and assign me here. We want cheese salad? Okay. Colton Moore is your quarterback for the Tigers of Bluffton High School. Under center he goes, right up the gut. We'll see him untangle. A mass of humanity. And nobody has a clue who had the ball, including your humble play-by-play announcer. 2nd and 7. That's what happens when you got a jumbo formation and you got a wad of white. Second down, and we'll say 7. There's a toss sweep right side. Reversing his field and finding room. Going upfield is 28, Bumgarner. To midfield almost. He'll get marked out at the 48-yard line of Bluffton. That is one thing that Southern Wells has been exposed upon over the last few weeks is perimeter speed. It would behoove Bluffton to try to exploit that on the edges. It'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Tigers. The ball officially spotted at their 47 or 48. Under center goes Moore. Southern Wells shows blitz. They back off of said blitz. Instead, it's a toss sweep left side to 88. Blake Kaiser, the ball carrier. Across midfield. Territory go the Tigers for the first time tonight on their first possession of the ball game offensively. If you're just tuning in, Southern Wells kept the ball on the ground all the way down inside the Tiger 20 before that series stalled. And Bluffton now on their counterattack. And here's Moore under center. Right up the gut. The big fella running the football to the 40. catch his number as they come unpiled. I believe it was 29. Jaden Stepp. 5'9", 228-pounder. Right up the gut. So it's 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the 39-yard line. Moore under center. Same play. Same result. Right up the gut goes Bluffton to the 35. As you heard in the background, the starting quarterback for Bluffton hurt. Starting running back for Bluffton hurt. What does that mean? Will we see a pass attempted at all tonight by either squad? So far, that would be no. 2nd down, and we'll say 5. I think that's fine by everybody here. 2nd and 6. The ball at the 35-yard line. Moore under center. Starts a man in motion. They will toss sweep to Coleman. Cuts back up the left side. Still on his feet. That's not Coleman. That's 28. Baumgartner. And 35 yards later, we have Pater. Tigers on the air, or on the scoreboard, 6-0. So an early lead for the Tigers of Bluffton. Didn't take them long to get the ball downfield. As we await the point after. Not sure who the kicker is for the Tigers, and I'm not sure the Tigers might not know who it is because they haven't found the end zone too often this year. They're going to go for 2, Mace. Moore has them to the line of scrimmage. Everybody in tight. Not going to make it. It'll stay 6-0. 1:02 left. Quarter number 1. Bluffton strikes first. It's 6-0. We'll be back after this on The Voice.
At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the communities we serve is our main goal. It's a time-honored commitment that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers our number 1 priority. We're owned and staffed by your friends and neighbors. We count it a privilege to be an active part of the communities we call home. Strength, security, tradition, and a century-plus commitment to the generations of the customers and businesses we've so proudly served. First Bank of Bern. Depend on us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you looking for a new dental home, or maybe you've suffered a dental sports-related injury? Contact Dr. Laura Kukelhan and her caring staff. They can help you with your general and emergency dental needs. Dr. Laura Kukelhan and her staff provide a wide variety of services such as fillings, crowns, veneers, bridges, bleaching, dentures, athletic mouth guards, and much more. Dr. Kugelhan's office is located at 1133 North Main Street in Bluffton. Call today at 824-3100 for an appointment with Dr. Laura Kugelhan.
Dr. Laura Kugelhan is a provider for Delta Dental and Aetna insurances. She is also accepting Care Credit. Dr. Kugelhan and her staff will make you feel at home.
So long, methodical drive by Southern Wells, and they stall inside the 20. Bluffton counters right back down the field and scores. It makes it 6-0. Moore with an end-over-ender taken far sideline by Braxton Gerber. He's going to try to cut to the near sideline, where he's met by a host of Tigers at about the 31-yard line, where Southern Wells will have their second crack at it. Here in the first quarter of action, we're at Carnes Field. We're in Pinedo, Indiana. And it's a game featuring Southern Wells and Bluffton, a nice county rivalry game brought to you by Bluffton Rentco Tool and Equipment. We need high-quality rental equipment. Bluffton Rentco will help you find the right tool for the job. Bluffton Rentco, 975 North Main in Bluffton. So Southern Wells was able to move that ball rather methodically until it stalled that first possession. Let's see what they got coming up the second possession. Right up they go with Beeks to the 33. That'll be a gain of about 2 as we're already under a minute in this first quarter of action. Bring up second down and 8 yards to go. In the thick of ACA season we go. The premier game in the conference is in Bern tonight as Adams Central is battling South Adams. That was actually the News Channel 15 game of the week. We had a live truck down there for that one tonight. Blem goes to the far side. Under center goes Gerber. He keeps it over the right side. Across the 40 he goes to about the 42. Pardon me, the 37 rather. Gave about 5. Third down and 3. That will have to wait until we go to the second quarter of action. Quick mover so far. Bluffton up 6-0. We'll be back with more here on the Voice Sports Network. This is WellsCountyVoice.com.
The new Kaylor Nickel Foundation Family YMCA, 550 West Dustman Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Unlimited participation in group exercise classes, free childcare while you work out, and free private health and wellness consultations. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org.
At Adams Memorial Hospital, we care for the things that mean the most to you, your health, your family, and your community. Compassion is just as important to us as being accredited, or our Follow My Health online patient portal, or having top-of-the-line medical technology. Because at Adams Memorial Hospital, exceptional care means listening a little longer, a hug, or a kind gesture from a nurse. Compassion and medical expertise. That's Adams Memorial Hospital. Exceptional care close to you.
We're now in the second quarter action as Southern Wells will now be working left to right in your virtual world, and Braxton Gerber will run the offense as usual for the Raiders of Southern Wells. First man through to the 40, to the maybe the 41. Watch him unpile and catch the number. Kane Moore, the ball carrier. 4th and inches, so to speak. Seen a couple of these for the Raiders so far tonight. We've seen the hard count work. We've seen the hard count fail. Might want to go quick sound here and just pound it. Gerber under center. He'll keep it himself left side. First down yardage. As he's back body dropped. Forward progress to the 44. So it's a first down for Southern Wells. Raiders with yet another first down. Game tonight brought to you by Pizza Hut. The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main and Bluffton. To place your order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com. First and 10 for the Raiders. Gerber under center. Men at the line of scrimmage and getting nowhere is more. Met by a host of Tigers on the right side of the offensive line. Tony, Southern Wells needs to try to exploit the outside a little bit more than they are right now. I think they'll find a little bit better progress if they go to the outside a little bit more. We got an equipment malfunction for the Tigers, so there will be a substitution. Got to get a sub in for him. Here he comes. It was 28 Bumgarner that was taken off for Bluffton. Taking his spot is Kaiser in the lineup. Second down. 9 yards to go. Gerber under center. And right on cue, they attempt the outside. And Huffman does get some yardage out to the 50.
And Mason Huffman on the carry will bring it out to about the 50-yard line for 6 yards. We'll bring up third down.
I really think that play come later in the game will gain them some more yardage. I really do. I think the speed on the outside is something they need to try to exploit a little bit here instead of just running right between the tackles all night long. Third down. We'll say 5. Woodward splits to the far sideline. Everybody else inside with Gerber. Beeks is in motion. Gerber will keep it himself, and he'll get stood up 1.5 yards short of the stick. Little doubt here that Southern Wells will go for it. 9:20 in county left, quarter number 1. Rate we're going will be done by sunset. Fourth down. Everybody in the building's looking for a run here. Maybe you go up top. I know they won't, but they'll have Gerber try. That's going to be close based on the far spot. I think he'll have it by the length of a football. He just moved up forward 1 yard, so it will be good for a first down.
And Gerber keeps it for the first down.
Initially, the far line judge was right on the stick, and then he moved forward 1 yard. The clock will wind. 8:50 in county left here, quarter 1. Southern Wells driving, looking to even this thing up. Woodward will go split far sideline. Everybody else in tight. Gerber comes under center. Beeks in motion. Moore spins free into the secondary. Down inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line. So Kane Moore, who has recently picked up workload as of last week, is getting the job done there for Southern Wells. We didn't call Kane's name at all the first couple of weeks. As a matter of fact, at Woodland, we had to ask the Woodland play-by-play guy, announcer, who 34 was, because he's still not even listed on the roster for Southern Wells. And it's Kane Moore, and it's good for first down yardage. Here comes Gerber. Flag down. False start on Southern Wells. We'll back it up 5. So we'll back it up 5 and do it again. That allows us to tell you about the Bloomin' Boutique located in Ossian. The Bloomin' Boutique has fresh flowers, coffees, and lattes, chocolates, and gifts, along with daily lunch specials located at 106 South Jefferson in Bluffton. Also brought to you tonight by Lauren's Body Shop, in business since 1951. Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, free estimates, and outstanding limited lifetime warranty. So it's 1st and 15 now for the Raiders. Gerber comes under center. Man comes in motion. Toss sweep coming near side to Moore. Moore is gobbled up there. Gain of about 2, maybe 3 when it's all said and done. We'll say 2nd and 12. You got to be careful in that situation that you don't over-pursue on the back side. I haven't seen Southern Wells try an end around or reverse all year, but the Bluffton backside was over-pursuing hard on that. So keep that in the back of your minds as this game progresses. Under center goes Gerber. Right up the gut. Now trying to kick it out to the outside is Hoffman inside the 30. To about the 28. It'll bring up 3rd down and long here for the Raiders. 6:50 left, quarter number 2. The Raiders with 1 timeout. Bluffton has their full complement of 3. This is the 2nd possession for Southern Wells. Bluffton has only had 1. Southern Wells running away with time of possession. Here's Gerber. He'll drop the pass. Get rid of it. He breaks it. Comes off to his left. Has a blocker in front of him. Comes back to his right. Going to be close to first down yardage. And Moore, I tell you what, Moore for Bluffton wants that play back. He had him wrapped up and dead for rights. Got a Tiger slow to get up. And it's a 4th down and short again for Southern Wells. It's like the 4th time in this ball game Southern Wells has had 4th and about 1 yard. As we get to the 5:50 mark. Oh yeah, that was a fun game to do. when they played Jay County? Yes. Yeah, it was like 50-30 by the time the game was over. Southern Wells burns their final timeout of this quarter. So, 5:38 left, quarter number 2 already. Still 6-0 Bluffton, but Southern Wells is knocking. We'll be back after this on The Voice.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with me handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies can earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, today and get to a better state with State Farm. 824-1928.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs, and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
4th down for the Raiders. Big play. Gerber brings them under center. Run blitz coming. I don't think he made it. And I agree. Moore is the ball carrier. If he would have kept it, Gerber, he probably would have been able to spring it over the right side. I'm telling you, the over pursuit from Bluffton's going to bite him before this thing's over. In this case, it helps them out, and Southern Wells will take over 1st and 10. Or Bluffton will take over another 1st and 10 at the Southern Wells 20-yard line. Bluffton has its full complement of timeouts left. And all kinds of time at 5:34 to work with. They lead 6-0. Only their second offensive possession, however. Moore under center. Did he fumble it? No. He faked the pitch, and they went up the middle. 24 is the ball carrier for Bluffton. That's Brady Green.
And Bluffton carries it for a couple yards. Stevens in on the tackle. 2nd down and 8.
Green, a 5'10 freshman, getting some playing time. So apparently the Tigers are decimated by injury here. Moore back under center. 2nd down and long. Man starts a motion. It's a toss sweep to 88. Kaiser, one missed tackle. Across the 25 to the 26-yard line. Gain of about 4. Bring up 3rd down and about 4.
And Kaiser brings up for a couple with something on the tackle. 3rd down and 4 to go.
And something to drink. Water's fine, thank you. 3rd down and let's say 4. As I'm putting my order in for the halftime show to get a little something to eat. Oh, blown up in the backfield is 34 Johnson. Toss sweep is just ate up by the Raider defense, led by 51 Elijah Barkell. And the punt team for the Tigers will have to come on here as that drive goes nowhere fast. It's 4th down and 9. Beeks, Coleman Beeks drops to receive the punt, as does Mason Hoffman. Flag down. I think Bluffton broke the huddle with 12 players. I think.
Too many men.
Illegal substitution, yep.
Oh, it's against Bluffton.
It is against Bluffton. Now, that doesn't help the situation any for Bluffton, as their punter is now all the way back to the 5. Got to have a good snap here. Raiders not showing like they're coming after it. Snap back is good. Punt. Bringing it back to his own 40 is Hoffman. Crosses midfield, has a blocker. He'll stop there. Southern Wells will take over 1st and 10. The ball spotted at the Tiger 48-yard line with 3:18 left here in quarter number 2. Game tonight brought to you by Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement, Bluffton Roofing owner James Worth will suggest the proper course of action that is best for your home. Bluffton Roofing, quality first home care.
Really? I just turned it on.
Well, I turned it off. 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
I was actually going to make play-by-play.
No, you will not.
Oh, yes, I am.
Gerber drops the pass. Has time. Pass intended up the right sideline for Woodward. Falls incomplete.
Yep, you're absolutely correct. I won't disturb you, okay?
What's that bring up, Mason? It brings up 2nd and how many yards?
Hang on. I think it's still 2nd and 10.
Correct.
So who has the ball? Southern Wells?
So Southern Wells with the ball.
Good observation.
2nd and 10 for the Raiders at the 48-yard line. The world's youngest color commentator joining us here at the broadcast position. Going wide is Woodward. Under center goes Gerber. Huffman in motion. Kane Moore, the ball carried to the 41. To the 41, it'll ring up 3rd down. Now the Raiders are out of timeouts here.
3rd and 2.
Thank you, Mace. 3rd and 2. Gerber back under center. Oh, Bluffton had that sniffed out. The ball's loose! I think Southern Wells got it back. They did.
I don't know if Bluffton did.
It's the 2nd fumble of the ball game for Southern Wells, but both times they recovered. Bluffton will blow a timeout here to stop the clock. We're going to take a timeout, MD, and come back with more here on the Voice Sports Network as Bluffton leads 6-0. Back right back after this.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
Bluffton, Southern Wells, Carnes Field, the Battle of Wells County. You're on, buddy. Don't say anything you'll regret later.
Okay.
Barkel will drop to punt. Johnson back for Bluffton. The snap couldn't have been handled by me, and I'm 6'8". Barkel will just land on it at the 20, and that's a hand given to the Tigers, who now have the ball at the red zone of Southern Wells.
That's a good thing.
If from a Bluffton perspective, you're absolutely correct, Mason. It is a good thing.
Because who touched the ball on Southern Wells? That's what I was thinking.
First and 10 for Bluffton.
At the 20-yard line.
How much time's left, buddy? I can't see that.
2 minutes and 31 seconds.
Okay. Lost my train of thought. 34, the ball carrier. Everett Johnson. Gain of about 5 for the Tigers over the left side.
2nd and 5.
Yep. Bluffton with 2 timeouts. I'll get that updated up there for you.
Did you accidentally add the other timeout?
I got it all fixed now, buddy.
Okay, thanks for the information.
Tigers in the gun now. As Moore awaits the snap, he'll keep it himself. Splits off of 1. Gets down to about the 11. Going to be right at first down yardage.
I think it's a gain about 4.
I think you're right on the spot. It'll be about 3rd and 1. Referee calls for timeout to take a look. Southern Wells had him wrapped up in the backfield, but he spun free, got to the second level. They're going to measure. Too close for me to even speculate.
Uh-oh. I'll get it.
As we await the official measurement, Heidi Automotive, celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with a great selection of new and used vehicles with an outstanding service department. Visit HeidiMotors.com for their inventory.
Hey, I put the money under here so it wouldn't get blown away.
Thank you. We will be enjoying some halftime entertainment by Kit Kat bars here at the broadcast position.
I'm going to turn it off for a second. I'm going to have to fix this.
So Bluffton now faced with a 3rd and short. Referee on the far sideline, resetting the chains. Third and 1 yard to go as Moore brings him to the line. First man through, first down yardage, and then some in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Bluffton.
Adam Bumgarner in for his second score of the ball game.
Man, Bluffton's in the bullseye today.
Bluffton so far, what we like to say, Mason, is nailing it. Up 12-0, pending the obvious 2-point conversion attempts.
Yeah.
$1.34 left here, quarter number 2.
$1.34. You meant 1 minute and 34 seconds.
Correct.
Are they going to do the point attempt?
Yep.
Okay.
2-point conversion upcoming here for the Tigers. Moore has them up to the line of scrimmage.
Wait a minute.
First one wasn't even close to being in. They're going to try it on the outside. That one won't work either.
I guess Southern Wells recovered it.
So, Bluffton now up 12-0. A minute 34 left in the first half of action. Be back with more on The Voice.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has Friday Night Trio League for ages 4 through 19 with sign-ups going on now. This 10-week league is at 7 p.m. on Fridays for $8.25 per week for 3 games and shoes. Also on Friday, it's Friday Fun from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and shoe rental is only 50 cents. The Bowling Center, 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us to make personal banking easy. That's right, easy. With free online banking, a free bill pay service, a free Visa check card, free mobile banking, and of course convenient locations and ATMs. Actually, our employee-owned community bank has been making life easier for our customers since 1891. It's what generations of folks have come to expect. For personal banking, you can depend on us to make it easy. First Bank of Bern. Bern, Bluffton, Decatur, Kokomo, Peru, Portland, and Van Wert. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on The Voice, Bluffton up now 12-0. Jeff Crasium, Mason Crasium running the color tonight. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Up top, B. Higginbotham running the camera for you. As we rock Street Fair Friday night from Carnes Field. A Wells County tradition of these two teams battling it out.
Here we go.
On Street Fair Friday nights.
That was a nice kick.
It was. Here's more. Or pardon me, Huffman. 35, 40, 45, or out to the 40 rather. Spins off of another tackle, 42. 45, 50. Longest developing kickoff return in the history of high school athletics. Gets inside the 40. So Southern Wells in position here. They have a minute 18 left. They are out of timeouts, though. So put that in the back of your memory banks, as they're going to have to move the ball 40 yards in a minute 18.
What yard line were they at when the Southern Wells guy caught it?
I don't know, but he went a long way. He crossed this field twice.
I wonder if it was at the 20, and I think he probably went up by 10, 20, 30, about maybe 40 yards.
Could have been.
Could have been a 40-yard return.
Woodward split to the near side. Everybody else in tight.
Here we go.
Gerber rolls to his right. Under pressure. Throws a wobbler. It's caught, then dropped by Moore in the flat on the right side.
He accidentally dropped it.
It was a tough catch, though. The ball was down low.
He tried to catch it, but then it slipped out.
It slipped out. Second down and 10.
At the 39-yard line. I think it was a
So
40.
this is why, folks, I tell people like Steve Hanlon, who's up in Whiting, Indiana, to take his attitude and anyway. Family affair here on The Voice. Under center goes Gerber. We're going to have a bubble screen right side. That pass is short hopped.
I think that was incomplete.
It's a backwards pass, so it's a lateral.
Wait, was it incomplete? It was on the ground.
It hit the ground, but it was a backwards pass, so that is...
Is it Bluffton ball?
Nope, it's still Southern Wells ball. It's 3rd down and 13.
It looks like 53 seconds left.
50 seconds to go here.
Yep.
And I would think if you're Southern Wells, well, I'm not going to speculate here. Let's see what the Raiders have up their plans here as speed option on the left side. Gerber is in trouble and taken down by 52 of Bluffton. 52 is Shane Little.
I think it's 4th and 14. Oh, wait, I was wrong. It was 4th down and 12.
That's all right, buddy.
Down by 2. Oopsie daisy.
4th and 12 for Southern Wells. They didn't even have to snap the football. I would just imagine we would make that the halftime score. Mason, I'm going to turn your microphone off so you can go down and get me something to drink and eat here at halftime.
All right.
See you in a little bit, buddy.
Bye.
Friends, the Battle of Wells County for one quarter. Time of possession controlled by the Raiders of Southern Wells. The scoreboard, however, is a 12-0 lead for Bluffton. As we go to halftime, couple-minute timeout, try to get some scores for you across The Voice. And come back with more next. This is the Voice Sports Network, WellsCountyVoice.com.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, I can help you get to a better state because I'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it. From cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call me, Kevin Beatty, and officially get to a better state with State Farm. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton at 824-1928.
You care about your community, you shop local, and you enjoy personal interaction. You're doing more than spending your money, you're supporting your neighbors.
Hi, this is Carlos.
And this is Sarah from Bloomin' Boutique in Ossian. We would like to personally invite you to visit our shop, the Bloomin' Boutique, and check out all we have to offer.
At the Bloomin' Boutique, we have daily lunch specials like Taco Tuesdays, Witch Wednesdays, and Aloha Fridays. A large selection of smoothies, frappes, iced lattes, coffees, and teas.
We also carry a large selection of fresh flowers for bouquets and flower arrangements. Our shop is full of handmade, uniquely functional pottery, handmade jewelry, DeBrand's chocolates, and gifts. You don't need to go any further than the Bloomin' Boutique. Grab your latte, lunch, flowers, gifts, and chocolates all in one stop.
Support your local community by visiting Blooming Boutique, located at 106 South Jefferson Street in Ossian. Follow them on Facebook to view their daily lunch specials. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. The Blooming Boutique.
Hi, this is Brent Heidi of Heidi Chrysler in Bluffton. The good old days of shopping for a car. No high-pressure sales, people who knew your name, an owner on the premise who cared. You can still experience that at Heidi Chrysler. Since 1975, we have been there for you after the sale with a service department that has consistently been awarded the 5-star award, the highest ranking Chrysler gives to its dealers. So if buying a car with no hassles and at the right price is what you're looking for, then stop by Heidi Chrysler today. You can find us on North Main Street in Bluffton, and when you do, you'll see that at Heidi Chrysler, our reputation means a great deal.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has Friday Night Trio League for ages 4 through 19 with sign-ups going on now. This 10-week league is at 7 p.m. on Fridays for $8.25 per week for 3 games and shoes. Also on Friday, it's Friday Fun from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and shoe rental is only 50 cents. The Bowling Center, 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com.
At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the communities we serve is our main goal. It's a time-honored commitment that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers our number one priority. We're owned and staffed by your friends and neighbors. We count it a privilege to be an active part of the communities we call home. Strength, security, tradition, and a century-plus commitment to the generations of the customers and businesses we've so proudly served. First Bank of Bern. Depend on us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Brent Heidi of Heidi Chrysler in Bluffton. The good old days of shopping for a car. No high-pressure sales, people who knew your name, an owner on the premise who cared. You can
that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers our number one priority. We're owned and staffed by your friends and neighbors. We count it a privilege to be an active part of the communities we call home. Strength, security, tradition, and a century-plus commitment to the generations of the customers and businesses we've so proudly served. First Bank of Bern. Depend on us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Brent Heidi of Heidi Chrysler in Bluffton. The good old days of shopping for a car. No high-pressure sales, people who knew your name, an owner on the premise who cared. You can still experience that at Heidi Chrysler. Instead of free hot dogs and gimmicky sales, you will find friendly, hassle-free salespeople who will help you to find the right Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram vehicle that fits your budget and lifestyle. Since 1975, we have been there for you after the sale with a service department that has consistently been awarded the 5-star award, the highest ranking Chrysler gives to its dealers. So if buying a car with no hassles and at the right price is more important to you than gimmicky sales and hot dogs, then stop by Heidi Chrysler today. You can find us on North Main Street in Bluffton, and when you do, you'll see that at Heidi Chrysler, our reputation means a great deal.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, prong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings or let us design one just for you.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Back here on the Voice Sports Network. Hi, where's my Kit Kat bar? They didn't give you a Kit Kat bar, huh? We're back here on the Voice. Bluffton leads Southern Wells 12-0 at halftime. That really wasn't my question, Mason, but that's all right. Score update for you. Across the way is Southwood leads Whitco 14-0. Just a little bit of a shocker. Woodland 7, Jay County nothing. Thought Woodland would be able to handle Jay County a little bit easier than that. Garrett 22, West Noble nothing. Lakeland 20, Central Noble 13. Eastside leads Prairie Heights 34-7. Tippecanoe Valley leads Manchester 6-0. Warsaw leads Goshen 14-7. Adams Central trails South Adams 28-0. And in the not so good news department, East Noble 37, Norwell nothing in the second. I tell you what, I don't know what to say about poor Norwell, but not the good.
What's going on with them?
Concordia leads Dwenger 14-7. Lewers leads Northrop 28-14. Homestead leads Northside 27-0. Snyder 21-7 over Wayne. Carroll leads Southside 28-6. 19-7 Huntington North trails DeKalb. Thank you. Leo leads Belmont 10-0. New Haven 7, Columbia City nothing. Culver leads Heritage 10-0. So that's it across Northeast Indiana that I've got for you. So again, your Wells County teams, obviously it's 12-0 here. Southern Wells trails Bluffton. And at halftime, or nearing halftime, East Noble is destroying Norwell 37-0.
Oh no, for them.
Not good.
Do they have a game next Friday?
Everybody does. Back with more next on The Voice.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
All repair shops are basically the same.
False. There are substantial differences among repair shops. Some have made large investments in equipment and training, others have not. Always do your homework when selecting a repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on Eastman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit laurensbodyshop.com.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
12-0, Bluffton leads Southern Wells. We're at the half. Some statistical information for you, courtesy of the Bluffton statistical crew, which is off to our left. Thank you to the Tiger Athletic Department coaching staff. Southern Wells has 7 first down to Bluffton's 4. Hang on just a minute. Southern Wells has 34 rushes for 81 yards. Bluffton has rushed the ball 12 times for 104. 0 for 2 for passing for Southern Wells. Bluffton is yet to attempt to pass. Total offense, 81 yards for Southern Wells, 104 for Bluffton. 1 point return for Southern Wells for 11 yards. None for Bluffton. 3 kickoff returns for 71 yards for Southern Wells. 1 punt for Bluffton, which netted 42 yards. 2 fumbles, none of them were lost by Southern Wells. That doesn't include a high snap that put Bluffton in scoring position for their second score. 4 penalties for Southern Wells for 20 yards, 1 for Bluffton against 5. And as we mentioned, time of possession, Southern Wells has an 18-minute to 5-minute advantage for Southern Wells. Scoring summary, Adam Bumgarner scored at the 102 mark. Left in the first quarter. 6 plays, 82 yards. 2 minutes and 42 seconds in that time of possession for Bluffton to lead 6-0. Late in the second quarter, Bluffton made it 12-0 on a Jaden Stepp touchdown run of 11 yards. The 2-point conversion was no good. In 3 plays, 20 yards later, Bluffton is up 12-0 in a possession that took 57 seconds. Rushing for Bluffton, 2 rushes for 58 yards for Bumgarner, 4 for 30 for Jaden Stepp. Blake Kaiser, 2 rushes for 8 yards. Colton Moore, 1 rush for 4. Everett Johnson, 3 times for 4 yards. Southern Wells' Braxton Gerber has rushed 12 times for 47 yards. Kane Moore, 6 times for 28 yards. Mason Huffman, 5 times for 13 yards. Cody Bass, 4 attempts for 8 yards. Coleman Beeks, 2 rushes for 4 yards. And Barkell will get credited with a 37-yard loss on that high snap that sailed way over his head. And again, Gerber 0 for 2. Bluffton hasn't even attempted a pass yet. Tackles for Bluffton.
Why would they?
Thank you.
Why would they just talk stuff like that?
Because he had blood on his jersey, he had to change it. So tackles for Bluffton, Kit with 6. 2 assists. Bumgarner with 2. Kaiser with 1. Hughes with 2. Little with 2 assists. 1 for King with 2 assists. 1 for Johnson. An assist for Frederick. Put that there so we don't confuse the two. Step 4 tackles on an assist. Cummins with 1 with 2 assists. Corbin Fry with 1 tackle. An assist for Cameron Coleman. Reed Winger with 2 tackles. 1-1 for Colton Moore. Levi Boots, 3 assists. For Southern Wells, Mason Stevens, 2 for 1. Brendan Schreiber, 1 tackle. Mason Hoffman with 2. Kane Moore with 1. Bodas with 1, and with an assist, Dallas Krieger with 1. Michael Sutton with 1. Bluffton hasn't had the ball all that much.
Hey, are you done yet, Dad?
Do you want me to be?
Hey, all the towers are different, but except one.
Okay.
It's right by the school, and it's still blinking like ours, but it's not like
Gotcha.
No.
So Bluffton has 12 rushes for 108 yards. They lost 4 for a net of 104 yards, 2 touchdowns, a long run of that for 35 yards, and that was Anna Bumgarner.
Bluffton should be coming out.
Southern Wells has rushed the ball 34 times for 127 yards, but they lost 46 on that high snap to Barkell, so it's only a net of 81. Their long was 17.
Wow.
Jaden Stepp has punted once for Bluffton, 1 time for 42 yards. Southern Wells has yet to punt. No field goals. Colton Moore has kicked off 3 times, has got 132 yards for an average of 44 yards per kick. All-purpose yardage. Thorough stats from the Bluffton guys. I love it. Bumgarner with 58 running. 58 running. Stepp with 30. Kaiser with 8. Moore with 4. Johnson with 4 for a total of 104. Haven't seen the Tiger kickoff return team yet.
That team is coming out right now.
Thank you, buddy.
Seen them yet?
They got another 3 minutes after they come out.
There they come.
Mason Hoffman has 13 yards rushing, 59 yards on kick returns.
There they are.
11 punt returns for 83 total yards. Braxton Gerber, 47 rushing yards, 12 on kick returns for a total of 59. Kane Moore, 56 total yards, 8 for Bath, and 4 for Beeks.
Hey, Dad, I'm going to go ahead and cut off, and I'll be back in the 4th quarter.
See you after a while, buddy. We're going to go to another commercial break. Be back with more. This is the Voice Sports Network. Halftime, 12-0. Southern Wells Trails Bluffton. This is the Voice Sports Network.
At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the communities we serve is our main goal. It's a time-honored commitment that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers our #1 priority. We're owned and staffed by your friends and neighbors. We count it a privilege to be an active part of the communities we call home. Strength, security, tradition, and a century-plus commitment to the generations of the customers and businesses we've so proudly served. First Bank of Bern. Depend on us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you looking for a new dental home, or maybe you've suffered a dental sports-related injury? Contact Dr. Laura Kugelhahn and her caring staff. They can help you with your general and emergency dental needs. Dr. Laura Kugelhahn and her staff provide a wide variety of services such as fillings, crowns, veneers, bridges, bleaching, dentures, athletic mouth guards, and much more. Dr. Kugelhahn's office is located at 1133 North Main Street in Bluffton. Call today at 824-3100 for an appointment with Dr. Laura Kugelhahn.
Dr. Laura Kugelhahn is a provider for Delta Dental and Aetna insurances. She is also accepting Care Credit. Dr. Kugelhahn and her staff will make you feel at home.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair, with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, prong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings, or let us design one just for you.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
The new Kaylor Nickel Foundation Family YMCA, 550 West Desmond Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Unlimited participation in group exercise classes, free childcare while you work out, and free private health and wellness consultations. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org.
At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the communities we serve is our main goal. It's a time-honored commitment that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers our number one priority. We're owned and staffed by your friends and neighbors. We count it a privilege to be an active part of the communities we call home. Strength, security, tradition, and a century-plus commitment to the generations of the customers and businesses we've so proudly served. First Bank of Bern. Depend on us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on the Voice Sports Network, it is halftime just ending. It is 12-0 in favor of the Tigers of Bluffton, who will have the first possession in the second half. They moved to halftime at Norwell, and it's now 44-0. East Noble over Norwell. Elijah Barkell will put the right boot into the football. Gets past the initial bounce, and he'll get stopped at the 10. He is number 19, McCary. So Southern Wells did a nice job on the punt coverage, along with the not very well played muff there on the first attempt at the special teams for the Tigers as far as kickoff returns or punt returns go tonight. Bluffton with their first possession of the second half. It'll bring it up. 1st and 10. Bluffton will work left to right in your virtual world to start this third quarter. Toss sweep coming towards you here at the broadcast position to the 15-yard line. And running the football is 28. Schreiber makes a stop. Second down. We'll say 8. Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. Next week, we're at Adams Central on Wells County Voice with Southern Wells. There's a spin move, and a nice one by 88 Kaiser. On the spin, a Raider's hurt. Michael Sutton is the hurt Raider. He's staying in. Third down now. We will stay 5 at the 20. More under center. Everybody in tight. Starts a man in motion. It will be a toss sweep coming near side. To the 24, out to the 25. That's first down yardage. 28, the ball carrier. That's Bumgarner. First down. So Bluffton gets out of the shadow of its own goal posts and has it 1st and 10 at their own 26, just underway here in the third. In a time of possession game that has been controlled by Southern Wells, but Bluffton has found pay dirt twice and leads 12-0. Here's more. Hard count. Blitz comes. Right up the gut. More with the keeper. To the 20. step, actually. Jaden will pick up about 4, 2nd and 6 to 26. We're in pillar land, so let's shift the rather large frame to the right, see around the pillar, and it's 2nd down. For Bluffton, up 12. In a methodical on-the-ground football game for both these teams. Toss sweep coming near side. Flag down, going to be a hold on Bluffton. It's a spot usually where the referees call a hold, and it is. So there'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Move it back and 10 and do it again. So it'll end up being 2nd down and 16 for the Tigers. As the ball is moved back to their own 17. Moore has them under center. Fumbled. The center quarterback exchange they dropped on it does Bluffton, and it'll bring up 3rd and long. So it's 3rd down and 19. For Bluffton. Clock, 8:15 in county left, quarter number 3. I don't see any flags. We had movement everywhere. Bluffton will be forced to punt here as they get it out to the 17-yard line. There is a IHSA AA official evaluator in the house tonight. So the Bluffton punter has his feet planted on the 5-yard line of Bluffton. Snapback is good. Not a good punt. Going to get a Bluffton bounce, but it's not a good punt at all. The ball falls at the 44-yard line. Southern Wells will have nice field position to start their first drive of the second half of action. It'll happen next here on the Voice Sports Network.
At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the communities we serve is our main goal. It's a time-honored commitment that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers our #1 priority. We're owned and staffed by your friends and neighbors. We count it a privilege to be an active part of the communities we call home. Strength, security, tradition, and a century-plus commitment to the generations of the customers and businesses we've so proudly served. First Bank of Bern. Depend on us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Jump ball left side. Flag's going to be a pass interference on Bluffton. It's intercepted. It was a jump ball up the left side. It was intercepted by number 12 for Bluffton winger, but they're going to call him for pass interference or a hold. So a break for the Raiders. It's a good call, but it'll nullify the interception. So the ball's going to come all the way back. So it's a 10-yard penalty. The result of the play is a first down. Ball to the 39-yard line, so Southern Wells in the driver's seat here for their second possession of this first possession of the second half. Gerber keeps it himself, breaks the tackle, gets to the second level to the 29. That had a big play written all over it. Bluffton recovers quickly, but it is a 6-yard pickup. Raiders with the football and driving. Gerber brings him to the line. He'll keep it himself. He's bulldogged down by 52. Shane Little. I can't see around you, honey. Third down, and we'll say 6. Well, Southern Wells is taking a crack or two down the field to try to break this Bluffton run defense up. Pass goes in motion. That's where the toss is going to go, left side. Going to be short by a yard or two, and Southern Wells is again going to be faced with a 4th and short. Going to be about a yard and a half, maybe 2 short. I noticed. Welcome back. Oh, we'll get you one later. That's all right. It was close. 4th down here. Big play for Southern Wells. Gerber. That ain't it. Should have kept it himself and took it to the outside. Instead, Bluffton will take over in downs. Longtime Bluffton fans will remember Coach Ron Grimeau. When you hear me say, that ain't it, I heard that about 100 times with Coach Ron Grimeau in football practice for the Tigers back in the day. And that'll take over in downs for Bluffton. I think Ron Grimeau is up in school administration up in Fort Wayne, or is he retired now? Oh, he went back to the classroom. Had Coach Grimeau as a classroom teacher as well. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Toss sweep coming right side. Now back over to the left. It's 28 Bumgarner. We have a timeout for an equipment malfunction. Everything has been situated. It's 2nd down and 8 now. Clock will wind. 4:55 left, quarter number 3 on the Voice Sports Network, WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott Mentzner will be back in the driver's seat from the Bluffton perspective next week. I'll follow the Raiders over to Adams Central to face the Flying Jets of Adams Central. Counter goes nowhere for Bluffton. Krieger in on the stop on Adam Bumgarner's run.
And Bluffton rushes for no gain.
No gain, maybe a loss of a half yard. 3rd down and 8.
3rd down and 8.
Well, I haven't seen a pass all game here, and this is definitely a passing situation for the Tigers. A couple late subs coming in for Southern Wells. Tigers looking for the play to come in. They have 10 seconds to get it off. Moore will go from the shotgun. Reverse. Well read, but the speed kills. And going over the left side is Bumgarner into the secondary. 1st down. It's a 1st down for Bluffton. Up to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Okay, have fun, buddy. Substitution confusion for Southern Wells. They've got it straight, I think. So our Bluffton's going to have to blow a timeout, otherwise they were going to come awfully close to getting the delay of game penalty. So Bluffton will take a timeout rather than take the penalty. Score remains 12-0, 3:14 left, quarter number 3 on the Voice Sports Network. Tigers with the lead. Back with more next.
You care about your community, you shop local, and you enjoy personal interaction. You're doing more than spending your money, you're supporting your neighbors.
Hi, this is Carlos.
And this is Sarah from Bloomin' Boutique in Ossian. We would like to personally invite you to visit our shop, the Bloomin' Boutique, and check out all we have to offer.
At the Bloomin' Boutique, we have daily lunch specials like Taco Tuesdays, Witch Wednesdays, and Aloha Fridays. A large selection of smoothies, frappes, iced lattes, coffees, and teas.
We also carry a large selection of fresh flowers for bouquets and flower arrangements. Our shop is full of handmade, uniquely functional pottery, handmade jewelry, DeBrand's chocolates, and gifts. You don't need to go any further than the Bloomin' Boutique. Grab your latte, lunch, flowers, gifts, and chocolates all in one stop.
Support your local community by visiting Blooming Boutique, located at 106 South Jefferson Street in Ossian. Follow them on Facebook to view their daily lunch specials. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. The Blooming Boutique.
Step up the gut. First down yardage for Bluffton.
Step runs for Bluffton up to the 48-yard line for first down.
Krieger makes a stop. They're going to take a timeout to measure. Looks like he's got it by the length of a football. No, we got an equipment problem. Or a bell rung, one or the other. Raiders slow to come off is 55. Again. That's the second Southern Wells football you've got this year, buddy. Congratulations. Ball in the far hash. Clock winds. 3:03 left, quarter 3. Moore is in the shotgun. Step up the middle. Cross almost to the 45. I guess he stopped at the just shy of that. We got a Raider down. Left leg problem. Hopefully it's nothing major. We'll be back as he gets taken a look at here on the Voice Sports Network.
At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the communities we serve is our main goal. It's a time-honored commitment that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers our number one priority. We're owned and staffed by your friends and neighbors. We count it a privilege to be an active part of the communities we call home. Strength, security, tradition, and a century-plus commitment to the generations of the customers and businesses we've so proudly served. First Bank of Bern. Depend on us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the communities we serve is our main goal. It's a time-honored commitment that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers our number one priority. We're owned and staffed by your friends and neighbors. We count it a privilege to be an active part of the communities we call home. Strength, security, tradition, and a century-plus commitment to the generations of the customers and businesses we've so proudly served. First Bank of Bern. Depend on us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Player off under his own power, thankfully. Looks to be 52, Shriver.
And we'll bring up second down and 8.
Clock winds, 2:30 left, quarter number 3. Bluffton a 2-touchdown lead over their county rivals here. Southern Wells, we're live from Carnes Field on the Voice Sports Network. Right up the gut goes Southern Wells, or Bluffton rather. It's stepping in. Going to bring up third and short. 2 minutes left. Third down, and let's say 3 to 38. Bluffton in no hurry to get this play off. Winding some clock down here, Cards. Going down to the backfield's Moore. Going to lose big yardage. Well read by the Raider defense. Led by number 70. Gray Roush. It'll bring up fourth down. I would assume the Tigers will punt. Yes, the punt team comes on. With 1:12 left. Third quarter action. Mason Huffman drops deep for Southern Wells. Last punt wasn't exactly stellar for Bluffton. The snapback is good. This one's a much better punt. Huffman ranges to his left and fields it at the 17. Now works to his right. Looking for blocking. Not a whole lot there. Gets to the outside. Tries to cut it back upfield. Tiptoes. Ball is knocked loose, but he was already out of bounds. So good field position here for Southern Wells. Unfortunately, Mr. Hoffman is down. They can ill afford any injuries. Raider faithful wanted a late hit on that. None forthcoming. Heard that score from the head basketball coach here at Southern Wells. It's 28-7. Adams Central over South Adams. So we're stopped as they look at Mason Huffman. While they do that, we'll take a timeout.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with me handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies can earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, today and get to a better state with State Farm. 824-1928.
Unfortunately, Mason Huffman is unable to put any weight down on that left wheel. He'll get attended to on the Raider bench. And Southern Wells will have it first and 10. Referee's getting serenaded by the Carnes Crazies. First and 10. For the Raiders. Bass in motion. He'll get the toss sweep right side. Tries to get to the outside and does. He'll gain a couple over the right side. 2, maybe 3. We'll see where the spot is. More than likely, that will be the final play of this third quarter of action. Where I got first is beyond me. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. That will indeed be the final play of this quarter. Crunch time up next here on The Voice. It's a 12-0 lead for Bluffton as there has been no score since halftime. Back after this. Voice Sports Network. This is WellsCountyVoice.com.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with me handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies can earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, today and get to a better state with State Farm. 824-1928. Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with me handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies can earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, today and get to a better state with State Farm. 824-1928.
Apparently, I see what the problem is. Computer's having a little difficulty clearing out spots as they play. Kevin Beatty, the longtime voice, back when we had a local radio station here in town. Back when I played, back when WCRD was still in town, a longtime sponsor here on The Voice. Second down and 9, or W Crud as we used to call it. Gerber will keep it on the speed option left side. Tries to come back to his right. Not a lot there.
Gerber keeps it, picks up a few yards.
Gain of a few, about third down, we'll say 5.
Third down and 5 to go.
Getting down to crunch time. Neither team wanting to take firm control of this one. As Marty Brenneman would say, we have a titanic struggle on our hands here. 1 in 5 teams looking to turn their late seasons around. Gerber on the option will go to his left, and he'll keep it himself. And he is buried right at the first down marker. Oh, I hope he's all right. Get up. Thankfully, he is okay. And yet another fourth down and very short to go for Southern Wells. They're going to measure. Seems to be an ongoing theme in this one where Southern Wells has had fourth and short. Yeah, right? Time in and time out. Short by the length of a football, fourth down.
As the coach's adage is, if you can't pick up 1 yard up the middle, then you are not.
Amen. News Banner sports editor Paul Beitler waxing philosophic up here, and he's absolutely right. If you cannot get a yard without doing a hard count, getting Bluffton to jump off sides here. Woodward split to the near side. He got it on the second effort. Kane Moore, the ball carrier. So it's a Raider first down at their own 44-yard line. Shortly, the clock will start to become an issue for Southern Wells. They can't afford to have too many long drives here. Still plenty of time left with 10:40 in the fourth, but they are down 2. Gerber under center, surveys the Bluffton defense. Stood up at the line of scrimmage. Little extracurricular drive down after the play. Everybody gets up okay. It's a really simple philosophy here for the Bluffton defense. They're just stacking the box. until you burn them outside. They are just going to stack everybody in tight. That's exactly what they're doing there. They're trying to go to the outside is Southern Wells. It's Cody Bass across midfield. He fumbled. Bluffton says they have it. Await an official signal, and they do. Southern Wells having trouble keeping the paws on the football. They have fumbled 3 times now tonight. First time Bluffton's recovered, however. But that one comes at an inopportune time for Southern Wells. And now Bluffton can take a stranglehold in this one as they are up 12 with 9:51 left. Ball spotted at the Tiger 47, we'll say 48-yard line rather. 2 receivers go split to the far side. An interesting formation here for Bluffton, trying to spread the Raider defense out a little bit. They're going to go to the air here. They're going to go up top. They got a receiver out there. It's just overthrown to Blake Kaiser up the near sideline, overthrown by a few yards. Interesting to go up top all of a sudden. Nice to see, however. Left-handed fastball there by Moore. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48. Bring up a 2nd and 6 for Bluffton. Sorry, answering a work email real quick. It happens. Although from a Voice Sports Network standpoint, this game has been the smoothest operation we have had all year. We're getting her done right tonight, folks. Here's a toss sweep. And getting into the secondary, the stiff arm still on his feet. Up the right sideline, 10-5 touchdown. Blake Kaiser. A 52-yard touchdown run. And that might have put a stake in the heart of Southern Wells here, as it's now 18-0 pending the point after. I'd kick it. They're going to go for 2, but maybe they don't have a kicker. I don't know. I haven't. Little bit of confusion here. I'm not sure why. Are we switching a kick ball versus a game ball is what I'm wondering. It's a spread offense in for Bluffton. Not quite sure what the holdup is here. Oh, we had an injured Tiger that's getting escorted off the far sideline. So Kaiser actually comes up limp after that touchdown run. So more in the gun. Everybody spread out. Man comes in motion on this 2-point conversion. This time, Bluffton will walk it in and make it a 20-0 lead. 8:52 left. Bluffton well on their way. We'll be back with more next on The Voice.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with me handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies can earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, today and get to a better state with State Farm. 824-1928.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
There you go.
Thanks, buddy.
Wow, look at Bluffton go. 20-0. Bluffton's going to get ready to punt and to give it to Southern Wells now.
Thank you, sir.
What did you think of that last play played by Bluffton?
It was a nice run. Hopefully Baumgartner is okay. He was taken to the sideline.
I saw it. Oh, that was a good kick.
End over ender. Here comes Southern Wells. And it's 21. Crossing midfield.
Wow, that was not good.
21 on the return for Southern Wells.
21.
Braxton Gerber.
Was it a 21-yard return? Shoot. The mosquito landed on me and I killed it.
Okay.
It landed more than only on my pants and I smacked it with my hand. Yeah, what time is it?
8:45.
Wow, they're moving along without that lightning delay.
Thank goodness. Here's Gerber bringing the Raiders up. Offense not built for quick strike, but that's exactly what they need. He'll drop the pass. Has time. Fires downfield. Woodward out there. Pass short, however.
2nd and 10, and they're still at the 48.
Yep. So we have a minute tomorrow. Street Fair Saturday.
Yep.
Kids Day, downtown Bluffton.
And parents.
Well, the parents will be there, obviously. We're not going to let you run roughshod over downtown Bluffton.
Oh.
Hopefully we'll have some good weather again tomorrow. And
It's supposed to be cloudy tomorrow.
that's all right. Woodward split to the near sideline.
It's supposed to be in the 70s. Here we go.
Cody Bass to the 42.
Gained about 6. So I think it's 3rd and 4. That's wrong. That's probably my guess. Oh, that's got to be wrong. I said it was 3rd and 4, but that's got to be wrong. They're at the 41-yard line. Pay attention. You're going to miss it.
I am trying to do multiple things at once here, honey.
Okay.
Sorry. Bass, the ball carrier, stood up at the line of scrimmage. He'll gain nothing, and it'll bring up 4th down. Maybe about a half yard after they spot it. Fourth down, yeah, Southern Wells will have to go for it, though.
They always have to do, and then force turnovers. How many turnovers did they do, like 5 or 6? Get them. Nope.
Not going to make it. Going to be about a yard short. Is that Kane Moore?
Where?
It was Moore carrying the football. Going to be short. Bluffton will take over 1st down.
Turnover on down. Turnover on down, Daddy. That's a reminder. Turnover on down.
So Bluffton will take over 1st and 10, 7:32 left in this football game.
The last quarter. Someone's crying.
Yep. Moore brings the Tigers of Bluffton up to the line of scrimmage as they lead by 20.
That's really tight.
Hard count. Trying to get Southern Wells to jump. They do not.
That is just unbelievable.
Taken down in the backfield for a loss.
A
step on the ball carry.
Actually, it's 2nd and 9.
You're right. Forward progress.
Just about gained about a yard. Where's your dad going?
He had to go downstairs for a little bit.
Is he on the other side?
Nope. 2nd and 9. The ball at the 40-yard line. 7 minutes and counting, quarter number 4.
Man, you're getting this. You're nailing it.
Trying to.
I think Bluffton's doing really good, better than Southern Wells.
Well,
Bluffton's got the bullseye. Ooh.
Well, under the ball carrier, not a whole lot there.
About another yard. It's 3rd and 8. It's 3rd and 8. He ran about a yard. It was 3rd and 8, but it was 3rd and 9.
You think it's 3rd and 9?
Apparently, I guess it was 3rd and 8. Oh, yeah.
Very nice. The ball spotted.
Oh, I think it's at the 39-yard line. But they got. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's at the 41.
41. You're right. They moved it up a yard. We got another Tiger down on the play. Moore, the backup quarterback, slow to get up. 2 Tigers actually down.
2?
Yeah, Bumgarner is also down.
There's 2?
Yeah.
Apparently. There's 2 players down?
The Tigers are immediately taking a knee, so that's not a good sign.
So is Southern Wells.
Yeah, and Mason Huffman below us is also being carted off.
There's 2 players down, but I only see 1.
We're going to take a timeout.
Yep.
Thankfully,
Southern Wells is down now.
Bumgarner gets up and is walking off under his own power. So thankfully, nothing that appears to be major. However, on this sideline, Mason Huffman is getting carted off.
What happened?
I don't know.
Maybe someone punched him right there. Sorry, I meant someone could have done something that is not supposed to be happening. It's still 4th. Uh-oh. Are they going to do a punt? Bluffton always does punts, but Southern Wells just does it. They just go for it. Makes me really confused. Oh, come on.
Late low line drive punt goes inside the 25 to about the 24. Where Southern Wells will take over with 5:40 left in regulation.
We'll be back.
We'll stay here. Southern Wells needs to get moving.
Well, maybe not.
So it's 1st and 10 for Southern Wells, the ball at the 29-yard line. Or pardon me, 24-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Because you see the 25 is before the 24-yard.
Just like to say thank you to all you Raiders out there. We collected over $200.
Jeez.
For Riley's Hilton Hospital.
Dad, I'm kind of cold.
You're cold.
Want to shut it off?
You want to.
I guess.
Gerber drops the pass. Pass in the flat is incomplete.
Oh, we got flag.
Flag comes flying in late. Good eyes, Maze.
I saw the flag.
Going to be an ineligible
I think it's against Southern
player
Wells.
downfield. It is against Southern Wells.
I told you I was right.
Yep.
So it's 5-yard penalty, and it's 2nd and 15. Wait, is it Southern Wells or someone else? I saw the flag go up.
That'll bring up 2nd and 15.
Do you have the thing that says flag?
I do, but I'm not using it.
Why not? They gained about.
And Gerber on the keep.
About
No gain.
no gain.
No gain on the play, 3rd and 15.
Yep.
Third down and 15.
5:15 left.
Yeah, I don't think Southern Wells is going to make it. Man, they're just getting burned.
Pitch coming to the near side. Is that Cody Bass, the ball carrier? It is.
And the pitch to Bass will pick up a couple.
4th down and 11.
Fourth.
Brings up 3rd down.
And 13.
13.
Wait, I thought it was 4th down.
Nope, 3rd down.
Oh. Huh. I don't think so. I'm not sure if Southern Wells is going to get a punch. Not a punch.
They're going to go up top as Gerber.
Oh.
Nobody out there.
Is there a flag thrown?
I don't see one.
Nope. Incomplete, and then they're going to have to do a punt.
They're not going to punt, honey. They got to go for it.
Oh, my goodness. They need to just punt. It's just no fair.
Don't.
Sorry, it's going to be close. I don't think they're going to make it.
That's a long ways to go, but don't.
I'm just saying.
You'll have to forgive my son. Because he knows his grandfather, as we're going to time out for Southern Wells.
Again?
He knows his grandfather, and he knows his father both went to Bluffton, so he's kind of very quietly pulling for the Tigers. We're supposed to be impartial, but we have failed. We'll be back after this on The Voice.
Yep.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Back here on The Voice.
Yep. Oh, there. We're back on.
We're back on The Voice.
Yay. It's go time. How many turnovers was Southern Wells? It's about 6 pretty much. Here we go. Dad, look. Here we go.
People jump on both sides of the ball. Let's see who gets
I think it's Southern
nailed.
Wells.
I think you're right. It's going to be a false start on Southern Wells.
So it'll be 4th down and 18.
You're pretty good.
Yeah, 13 plus 5 is 18. That's my...
That Norwell education is paying off, isn't it?
Yeah, I know pretty much about my education and my career.
Markel will drop now to punt.
That's what I said.
Not a good punt. Ball will roll dead at midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
Close enough.
So it's 1st and 10, Bluffton.
1st and 10 for the Tigers.
At the 50-yard line. Got about 4 minutes and about close to a quarter.
Okay, how about you take a break for a while?
I'm not ready yet. I just want to keep going.
We'll just relax and let Daddy do his job, which is to call the exciting action of this one.
Okay, I'll just do the calls.
1st and 10 for Bluffton.
Yep.
Up 20. Ball, the tail of the football, rests at midfield. Late Raider substitution comes in off the sidelines as Bluffton double tight winged.
Yep.
Toss sweep to Kaiser.
Oh, we got a pile up.
We do have a pile up. He gets...
Gains about 3 yards.
3 yards. Does it bother you at all that you know more about football than your mother?
Oh, yeah, I pretty much do.
Yeah, we'll have to have that conversation when we get home tonight.
Oh, I can barely hear myself.
Good. 2nd and 7. at the 47.
Wait, I thought it was 2nd and 6.
Turn that back on, will you?
Oh, you're hot again.
Yep.
Which one? This
Upper
one?
right.
Right here?
Upper right. Right. Thank you. Fumble on the play. I think Bluffton came back up with it.
Or not.
They did. 3rd down. Much better. Thank you, honey.
And fumble on the play recovered by Bluffton.
Oh, good.
Bring up 3rd down.
And 7. Oh, wait. No, it was a yard down.
Take a break.
About almost 3 minutes left.
You going to ride the fireball tomorrow?
No.
Wipe out?
Well, I don't want to barf too much.
I have a feeling you're going to barf tonight with all the pop you've drank. Mother's going to kill me.
We'll see.
Under center
My
goes
stomach
more.
doesn't hurt.
Well, you're going to barf. I can feel it.
Oh.
Kaiser breaks 1, breaks 2. Right up the gut he goes. Into the red zone.
At the, close to the 10-yard line.
Yep.
On the 11, actually. That was 1 yard off. That was my guess.
So it's a first down for Bluffton.
Oh, yeah. I was right.
2:30 in counting left in this one.
2.5 minutes.
Bluffton will pick up victory number 2 of the year. Southern Wells will pick up loss number 6.
They lost 6?
Yep.
I think this is going to be 6 losses if they win at all. Here we go, Dad. Here comes the play. Oh.
Right up the gut.
About a few yards. About, I think it's 2nd and 9. 8, actually.
2nd and 8 for Bluffton.
We got a sub, number 75 for Southern Wells.
Boas checks back in for Southern Wells. Good eyes, honey. You can see their numbers better than I can.
Yeah, but not on Bluffton.
That's all good. Night. Moore has them under center.
Here we go.
Toss sweep to 19.
Not a good gain.
19 is McCary. Krieger on the stop. Minute 10 left in regulation. Bluffton's going to win this one. Then we'll get reset and prepared for next week.
What's the next Friday's game?
I will be at Adams Central playing Southern Wells at Adams Central.
I had practice that night, so I won't make it.
That's all right.
I think I went there a couple years ago.
I can barely wait to go back there, too.
And I can barely wait to go back there so I can be on the voice for basketball.
We'll worry about that when basketball gets here.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Spin
Touchdown.
to win. 33 into the back of the end zone is Evan Kitt.
Touchdown. 26-0. Touchdown.
And Bluffton's boat racing up 26 now.
To nothing. Yeesh. Is your internet off again?
It's backlogged pretty good.
Is it buffering?
Actually, you're right. It is buffering.
Buffer on my boilers. Are they going to try for the field goal attempts? Or are they just going to go for the 2-point conversion?
They're going for 2, and it's more under center.
Here we go. Oh, no.
They wanted to have a big boy run it right up the middle, and the big boy gets smoked, so it will be no good on the 2-point conversion. So the score will remain 26-0, 34.2 left in this one.
34 200 on the second left.
Before everybody packs up and heads back
home. Then how long are we going to be at the street fair tomorrow?
All day, brother. All day. Spiral spuds an elephant ears away.
I think that's it.
Southern Wells will have one more crack at it.
I wanted to try to see if they don't get the attempt. I think the final might be 26-0.
It might be.
Well, I mean, I don't think Southern Wells has a lot of time to get the a couple of touchdowns to, because there's not a lot of time left. Bluffton gets ready for the kickoff.
We do await the kickoff.
Here he goes. It's
high end over.
Long
Quiet.
high kick.
Quiet.
Sorry.
Just relax.
I was just saying long high kick.
Here's Southern Wells on the return. Up the left sideline. Look out. Midfield.
24.2 seconds left.
To the 47 and Southern Wells.
That was about 10 seconds later.
Thanks to Braxton Germer's good return up the left side, have an excellent field position, but...
Do you want me to keep going on this?
No. How about I turn you off and give you a break?
No. How's that?
We'll stay right here with 24 seconds left in regulation.
24.2.
Oh, I forgot the 2/10. We can't forget the 2/10.
It's 24 and 2/10. I said 200.
What's that? I don't think so.
Well, here we go. And they're going to get the touchdown.
Cody Bass up the right side. Oh, he breaks it free. 10-5 touchdown. 52-yard touchdown.
Bad call. Way bad call.
Hey, we're guests of Southern Wells.
Oh, sorry.
Be nice.
Sorry.
26-6. Still teaching the 12-year-old the art of hospitality. Do a little moving here. There we go. Southern Wells will burn a timeout. Had to move out of the way there temporarily to allow Mr. Personality to exit the press box. It'll always be fun. It'll be fun at Adams Central next week. We have even better Mr. Personality Dick Stimson to have to deal with. Maybe I'll be sick next Friday. Anyway, 2-point conversion upcoming. Not going anywhere. So with 13 ticks left on the clock, it remains 26-6 in favor of Bluffton. Well, the second half's grinded just a smidge. Mm-hmm. Not yet. I know. It's been on for a couple hours. Yep, 13 seconds, and this one will be over. And we'll get ready for next week. Now the Bluffton faithful serenading Southern Well. Not quite sure what that signal means, but... Barkell with the boot. Squib kick up the middle. Bluffton will just dive on it. Flag comes flying in way late. I was looking down. I just saw the hanky come in late. That's never good when a hanky comes in that late. More than likely indicating a personal foul. Let's see. A dead ball. A personal foul. Southern Wells. Bluffton next week will be at home against Heritage on a 7 o'clock kick. Bluffton's remaining schedule. They're home to Heritage. They're at Adams Central, and they finish at Lima Central Catholic. Southern Wells, we hit the road for the next 2 weeks. Adams Central and Heritage before finishing the year back here at Carnes against South Adams. Yep. So only 3 weeks of regular season left. Bluffton in the victory formation. We'll take a knee. That will end it. Your final score here from Carnes Field will be Bluffton 26. Southern Wells 6. Tigers 2-5. 1-6 for Southern Wells. Again, next week, Heritage invades Fred F. Park Field back in Bluffton. And, hang on. And Southern Wells will travel to Heritage. Or Adams Central, rather. We will take this opportunity to thank you for tuning in to the Battle of Wells County tonight. And tonight, it's Bluffton. 26-6. Norwell was getting hammered, so Bluffton is the only Wells County team to taste the sweet taste of victory tonight. Maybe next week for either some of these schools. Until next week, we'll see you from Adams Central Southern Wells Nation at 6:50. Bluffton back at Fred F. Park Field next week. Until then, good night.